Sadly, the results are back, and number 45, Lord have mercy, has been reelected as United States President. This is a sad, sad damn day in America. And I can go ahead and give my opinion now. I don't care who don't like it. And if you unsubscribe, that's fine too. I don't care. What I find baffling about these results is the obvious. This is how people think. America is built of rural places. Now, maybe Miss Kamala didn't navigate in these areas, which possibly that's where she should have been, was navigating in rural areas, because America is not built on just major cities such as New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh. It's the little places in between. And that's what's been said in commentary pertaining to her campaign, are the rural areas. They do matter because America is built up mainly of rural townships. It's just the bottom line. These are the results. 224 for Ms. Harris, 277 for 45. Here's the demographics of the states. I counted about 19 or so blue states where she had the victory. And then we'll go over here to the Senate. Lord have mercy. What a joke. Rick Scott from Florida, 99% reporting, 55.6%. Then we go to the House. Nick Beshik at 50%, and David Schweikart at 50.8%. This is the 60th quadrennial presidential election that has taken place in the United States of America. What's baffling to me is that the consensus, with listening to all the news reports from this morning, is that people were more concerned about economics. And I get that, because you have to be able to live, you have to be able to pay bills. But I keep saying this to people: you can't put your faith in man, and that's what the problem is. People voted for Biden the last term, okay? So you wanted something different than Donald Trump, number 45, 4 years or so ago, 4 years ago, okay? So you voted, Biden was voted in. Complained about what he was doing, not doing. Okay. So what makes no sense is, if you're so concerned about economics and the world and where it's going, how does it make sense to vote Trump back in? I'm confused at that. What is the point? If you were tired of the rhetoric and the nonsense, people were tired of what went on 4 years ago, then it didn't make any sense to have this person voted back in. I think he doesn't like to be defeated. That's my take on number 45. He doesn't like to lose. He didn't like the fact that he lost last time, okay? So it wouldn't have mattered who the person was, Biden, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. You understand what I'm saying? He doesn't like to lose. And he doesn't consider his family what maybe they're going through. They don't want to be back in the limelight. You have a child, you have a wife. Maybe they don't want to go back to the White House. In my understanding, his wife didn't want to go back. And I won't doubt that she didn't want to go back, because that's what a person doesn't understand about being in the political arena, such as running for president, the president election. You're not going up there by yourself. Somebody else is going with you, okay? Somebody else is going up there with you. So if you have a wife, cat, dog, children, they may not want to go in the belly of the beast round 2. And I'm sure she doesn't. And with all the things that happened with the last president election, all the backstabbing, the backbiting, he turned on his own people. So all this stuff about who's not going to be in the Senate, in the House, it doesn't even matter. If those people are no longer in the Senate or the House, he's still going to turn on his own, because that's just 45. 45 don't like himself. So he is not getting ready to do right by anybody up there in that government arena. And then they were talking earlier about nasty things he said about the military, calling people who perish suckers. Really? And this is who you all will vote for as your president. See, it's shit like that that baffles me. How you don't look at nothing that's been done or said by this person. All the inquiries, impeachments, all this. How is this person president? Bill Clinton, he didn't run for office again. Help me understand. Help me understand, because I'm confused. Bill Clinton didn't run for president again. So why is this fool voted in? Because this is how people think. And I keep telling everybody that. And some people may get offended, but don't get offended. Because if this is who you wanted in as a president, that was who you wanted. But you also can't ignore the rhetoric and the attitude of this thing. He's an old person just like Biden's an old man. And I do believe Mr. Biden has cognitive issues. So it wasn't to his best interest to continue on as running for president. Now, I don't know if people would have voted more for Biden than Kamala. I can't say. But this is atrocious to me. Absolutely atrocious. Absolutely. How about that? Fuck Trump. I said it. Because he's not somebody that I will follow in behind. I'm not going to follow in behind nobody that is just utterly disrespectful and just fucking nasty as hell. Just nasty. Nasty attitude, nasty disposition. And this man, as I said, turned on his own people when he first got elected. And maybe some of you need to go back in history. The same people he put in the White House, he turned on. Why would you rally for somebody that would turn against their own? Okay? The same people he picked for the cabinets and working the positions in the White House, he turned on those people. Maybe some of you forgot about that. So my thing is, you want this person in the White House, he's back in there, sadly. You have the same type of mindset. You can't say that you don't because you voted for him. And some people don't want to hear that because they don't want to hear the truth. This man is a demon seed. I said that. Ain't no way. Ain't no damn way. And there were even people who voted Republican who were actually voting for Kamala. So that should tell you something right there. They did not want, some of his own party did not want him in the office. Because they knew what was going to happen once he got back in there. And sadly, this will be the last 4 fucking years for him. No repeat. No do-over. This is it. So he better make it last. But as I remember, he said, my daddy's dead, bitch. So get you some business. How about that? How about that? Oh, Sue, trust me, I'm disappointed too. I woke up and I didn't look directly at the TV. I got up to the shower and then I came back in and, turned the volume back up on the network. I was watching ABC. And when I saw that underneath his name, President-elect, I thought I was going to fall down. I was like, oh my God, we're back in this nonsense again. We're getting ready to go back into the abyss with this fool. Jesus Christ is king, baby. You better ask somebody. I don't know who you talking to. Jesus Christ is king. That's in the Bible. There should be no other before me. So Jesus Christ is king. Donald Trump is not king. Check yourself. Hello, RKO. How are you doing today? Hello, Lee. Oh, Lee, thanks for joining me. Hello, Pamela. Thank you. Yeah, this is my commentary. I'm going to give my opinion. You know, I remember a few months ago, I used to get my nails done, and the people that were doing my nails, I was talking to them about, being up here on YouTube and how hard it is being up here, and how I had got a lot of people that unsubscribed to the network because obviously they were Trump supporters. And I had made a comment about Trump when he got shot. Now, it was not nothing nasty. I just said I didn't like him. So I guess they didn't like that comment, so they unsubscribed. My thing is, this is my network. I'm entitled to give my opinion. You don't have to agree. I didn't say anything derogatory, in my opinion, about him being shot, per se. I just said I didn't like him. So a lot of people unsubscribe. And it's still been a battle getting up to 16,000 subscribers from that one comment. But I don't care. Whether it's that comment or another comment. I'm not going to pretend to like somebody because people who follow me or subscribe to the channel like Donald Trump or anything else. Because there's going to be a lot of things I'm going to talk about. You're not going to agree. That has nothing to do with politics, because I don't discuss politics. But today I'm going to discuss it because it needs to be said. He's a seed. He's a demon seed. He's an old fool. His own nephew brought us commentary not too long ago about how nasty he talked to him about his own disabled child, basically telling him to do away with his own disabled child. Who tells a person that? But this is who you want as your president, a person that now has negative things to say about people with disabilities. It goes on and on. Donald Trump don't like himself. What is it that these people don't understand about this? This man don't like himself. He's an angry, bitter white man. He's just mad because he can't jump. Hey, I'm keeping it real. Yep. Just like your daddy. Kamala ain't had nothing to do with you not getting your nails done. Stop the bullshit. She wasn't even the president, so stop the bullshit. You probably spend your money on other things, so stop it. Bye-bye, illegal. The legal's gonna still be here with Trump. Stop playing. The legals gonna still be here. You know why the legals are still here? Because they were here when Trump was in office. How about that? So this is why I tell people, stop trying to put everything off on this one or that one. Illegal immigrants have been in this country for probably just as long as I am alive. I've been alive, and I'm 53, and I'll be 54 in January. So you've had numerous people as the president-elect with illegal people crossing over. So if they wanted to do something about the illegals, they could have been done something. I don't give a damn who's in office. That's Donald Trump didn't put up a fucking wall. When did he do something about the illegals coming? The wall is still not secure at all southern points. He didn't manufacture nothing, and he ain't gonna manufacture nothing when he gets in office. Let me tell you what's getting ready to happen in January. A repeat of when he was last in office. You'll see. And then you all start complaining about, oh, I can't believe this is happening, and oh, the world and the people and all the attitudes and da-da-da-da. And I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to hold on. The fact that some of you were in cahoots with people storming the Capitol shows how disgusting the world is. The fact that you think that was okay, because he was all for that bullshit that happened on the Capitol. You can't say you respect America. You can't say that you care about carrying guns and having permits and open carry and all this bullshit when you think it's okay to bust up into a government building, knock people down, hurt people, go into government offices, take things off the staff's desk, Miss Pelosi's desk. Who does this? But you're for the people. You care about America. You don't care about America. You care about yourself, like number 45, because that was atrocious. And anybody that stormed that gate, went up there, running up in that government building, hell yeah, their ass should be in jail. Hell yeah, you should be in jail. And these are the same people that want to cry about what's wrong with the world. Oh, these cities, they need better mayors. Oh, they got Democrat mayors. coronavirus, and that's why they got all this crime. But you were up there running up in that damn Capitol building like a thug. Come on with it, Queen. I keep it real. You a thug. You are no different than the people you talk about that's running the street, trafficking drugs, using drugs, barbaric attitudes. When you ran up there to the Capitol, you were with the shit and you just as barbaric as the people you talk about. So you are no different. And that's what's in America, hypocrites. People who like to cry and moan about what's not right in the world. And, oh, it's a Democrat's fault. It's a person's fault to commit a crime. That ain't got nothing to do with being a Democrat. You want to go out here and commit a crime, what does a Democrat have to do with you committing a crime? That's on you. That's on you that you want to go out here and commit a crime. That don't got nothing to do with nobody being a Democrat, Republican, or independent. You want to go hold up the liquor store. You want to go bum rush somebody's house and kick in somebody's door. That don't have anything to do with a Democratic mayor, a Democratic governor. You got up that day, you ain't thought about nobody being a Democrat, mayor, or governor when you decide to push somebody's door in. You decide to hold up a convenience store. You decide to commit fraud. You decide to molest children. You decide to rape a soda person. You decide to go out here and shoot and kill somebody, facilitate murder. What the fuck does that have to do with you being a Democrat? Nothing. You did that because you wanted to do that. And I get tired of hearing it all the time. Oh, it's because you got a Democratic mayor, you got a Democratic governor. That ain't got nothing to do with you making a sound decision. Citizens making a sound decision to go out here and commit crimes. That's a choice. And trust me, when a person decides to get up and commit a crime, they ain't thinking about they got a Democratic mayor. Believe that. A gangbanger ain't thinking about, well, I'm going to get away with this crime because I got a Democratic mayor. I don't think so. He don't care. Just like people who are Republicans that commit crimes. That's what's so funny to me. People act like people that vote Republican don't murder, don't facilitate murder, don't molest, don't rape, don't assault, don't commit fraud. Oh, shit. Come on now. Let's call a spade a spade. All types of people commit crimes. Jonah, you don't know me. You don't know nothing about my finances. How about that? Are your finances great? Probably not. Are they going to be greater the next 4 years? Probably not. Because if you got a hustle in you, you're going to hustle whether Trump or Biden's in office or not. Checkmate. How about that? I'm a grinder whenever, baby. So it don't matter who's in office. As a black woman once said in a store, and it was an Advent store, a store for the veterans, thrift store. When Trump got elected that year, the first thing I heard this lady say over the house, she says, I don't care if he gets in office or not. I'm still going to eat. Exactly. So whether it's hard to eat, buy groceries or whatever, it don't matter about Trump being in office or whoever's in the damn office. If you got that grind in you, you're going to survive regardless. That's the point. So it ain't about me changing my tune, sugar. I'm like that black lady in that store that day. I'm going to eat whether Trump's in office or not. How about that? Trump ain't put nothing on my plate. He didn't put nothing on my plate years ago. The fuck did he do for me? He ain't done nothing for me. I make my way. I make my way. He ain't gonna talk about no wall. He don't care nothing about no damn wall. Illegal people been coming in the country. When Trump was in office, stop playing. He could have easily put up a wall. He was so secure in his being. If he wanted a wall up, he would have put up a wall years ago. He didn't give a fuck about no wall, and he ain't gonna care about a wall in 4 years. I doubt that a wall will be up on my 57th birthday if I live to see it. And you believe that, you a fool. He don't care nothing about no wall. The way you liberals are talking is exactly why he won. He won because there's people who like following behind fools, people who are diluted in the mind. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't live in a bubble. I live in the real world. I said that. I live in the real world. I live in the real world, baby. And I know that we had problems when he was in office. We had problems when Biden was in office. And we're still going to have problems. How about that? Because the point is, it doesn't matter about who is the president. The point is, you can't change the idealism of people. People are who they are. So it doesn't matter about Trump being reelected. If Kamala had been elected, you can't stop people from doing what they do, which is what they want to do. And I'm one of those kind of people. I don't use my blueprint in the world pertaining to who's in office. When all that foolishness was going on years ago when Trump was in office, you think I was walking around here mad at the world and crying to myself? Hell no. So see, you don't know me. So when you come in this playhouse, you better come correct. You better come correct. Because Queen got her shit together. So it don't matter about that blockhead being elected. What the universe is saying, there are other blockheads just like them. How about that? That you all don't really care about the country. You don't care about the direction of the country. You don't care about yourself. Because there's no way I'm getting ready to follow in behind a motherfucker that'll get up here and talk about his own fucking white folks like dogs. That man talked about white folks like they trash. And he still continues to talk about white people like trash. And that's your president. He ain't mine. My president is Jesus Christ Superstar. Come on with it, Queen. I said that. It don't even matter. Because he ain't king. There's only one king, baby, and that's Jesus Christ. And it's in the scripture. You don't put no man before me. And that's what's wrong with some of you who follow in behind Mr. Trump. You're followers. You're not leaders. Because I'm not going to follow in behind nobody. Black or white, Mexican, Jew, that don't care about people, don't have respect for people, don't know how to talk decent to people. He doesn't have any type of respect for people. He don't even respect his own race, if we want to play the race card. That man has talked about white people like they are dogs. And I knew when he first got elected, when he started switching the cabinets around and moving people out and firing people, I said, look at this shit here. These are the same people who voted for him. And he's throwing them out like they trash. But this is who you all want in. This is who you want in. Because you have the same fucked up ideologies. And yeah, I'm going to say it. I don't care. I don't care. He ain't on top. Jesus is on top. He ain't on top. How you on top? You want to run again because you lost. He mad because he lost. That's why he ran again. I said that. I sure said it. That's my commentary. I'm not worried about Donald Trump. Number 45 is what they call him, and that's the number he should be, number 45. That's all he is a number. He's a walking, talking joke. And I got peace for 4 years while he was gone, not having to listen to all the BS that he brought forward, stealing documents out the White House. That's who y'all want in for office. He had no business taking them documents out of the White House and took them down to Florida. How about that? How about that? He's a bum. He's a blockhead, SpongeBob bum. And do I give a fuck in the end? It don't matter because like I said, I live good every day. I'm not wanting for nothing. And when I shut this cell phone off, I'm going to crawl right back into that queen size bed and turn on my fucking big boy flat screen that I paid for. Because Donald Trump ain't about shit up in here. 2 of them, matter of fact. 2 big boys Donald Trump ain't about. He ain't gave me shit. Let me put that on Piper. He ain't gave me a damn thing. He don't pay for nothing. So kill me with all that. What my life is going to be like. My life is going to be what I make it, not what Donald Trump orchestrates. Donald Trump, Biden, whomever. I orchestrate Queen. And that's what's wrong with a lot of you. You get so wrapped up into the politics that you can't even live and see for yourself and navigate for yourself. These are just numbers. 224, 277. It's a number. That don't define a person. People voted for this thing because they chose to. That's a choice. But the world ain't gonna stop because Donald Trump was reelected. What you about to see is hell on earth. And somebody said, who's to say we already in hell? They might be on to something. We might be in hell. It don't bother me none. Because my life is still going to go on no matter who's in office. Independent, Republican, Democrat. It doesn't matter. But I'm giving my public opinion because it needs to be said. Queen is a leader. I'm not a follower. And whether I vote Democrat, Independent, however, I don't put my faith in people. So I'm not like the typical American. I don't walk around here and start getting mad and fussing and cussing and want to blow up shit and threaten people and storm the gate. That's not my character. Can I pop off? Hell yeah, I can pop off. Just like I'm popping off in this damn live stream. But the point is, I ain't about to go out here and break the law because Donald Trump is president. That's the point. I'm not getting ready to disrespect the national government by storming the gate and wanting to exact vengeance, whether he's in office or out of office. And a lot of people who follow him behind Donald Trump, they're violent people. So really, as I said, you're no different than the thugs you talk about. You a thug. You a thug for following a thug. Because that's all Donald Trump is a thug in a suit. I said that. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below this video. Follow the Queen on the Newsbreak app. I'm the realest on the block, baby, because I keep it real. That's why people follow me. If you'd like to donate to this great network, $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. Let's see if Donald Trump put some money in that Cash App of mine. I'm out of here. You've been listening to the Ball XL. Fuck that punk.